Meghan suffered a miscarriage because of the stress of a court case against the Mail on Sunday, Prince Harry has claimed. Meghan described how she lost a pregnancy the day after she and Harry moved into the new home in Montecito, California back in 2020. At the time, she was involved in a high court privacy case she'd brought against the Mail on Sunday and MailOnline after they published extracts from a letter she wrote to her father, Thomas Markle. She said, "I was pregnant, I really wasn't sleeping, and the first morning that we woke up in our new home is when I miscarried." The pregnancy hadn't been announced officially, and the miscarriage wasn't revealed until Meghan wrote about it in the New York Times 4 months later. Harry said, "I believe my wife suffered a miscarriage because of what the Mail did. I watched the whole thing. Do we absolutely know the miscarriage was caused by that? Of course we don't. But bearing in mind the stress that caused, the lack of sleep and the timing of the pregnancy, how many weeks in she was, I can say from what I saw that miscarriage was created by what they were trying to do to her." However, Catherine's patronage, Tommy's baby charity, publishes a rebuttal to claims in the documentary that emotional stress causes miscarriages. When your documentary is so full of lies about miscarriages that a charity feels compelled to set the record straight, Tommy's not just a charity, it's one of the leading research centre into pregnancy loss and complications. The article read, "In the latest episode of Prince Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentary, Harry and Meghan, the couple speak about their experiences of miscarriage and the role they feel stress played in the loss of their baby in July 2020. 1 in 5 pregnancies will end in miscarriage, and unfortunately, we still don't know why every miscarriage happens. That's why we opened the UK's only research centre dedicated to understanding miscarriage and preventing it. As it stands, our research doesn't currently show that stress directly causes miscarriage. Women who experience persistent high stress do have higher rates of miscarriage, but more research is needed to understand whether stress or other factors are in fact the cause. The most important thing is to get the right treatment and support at the right time during any pregnancy journey. Miscarriages are incredibly common and really hard to prove. Therefore, some royal fans can't believe she had a miscarriage, as one person wrote, "I don't think she had a miscarriage. I think she had a failed IVF implantation. That would explain her getting pregnant the next month." Another mocked, "Well, the number one cause of miscarriage is wearing a moon bump." The third commented, "I believe that she would totally use a miscarriage as a victimhood mechanism. Such insinuations can potentially hurt people, but they're too stupid to understand that." Professor Siobhan Quemby, Deputy Director at Tommy's National Centre for Miscarriage Research, explains, "Evidence shows women who experience miscarriage are at a higher risk of post-traumatic stress disorder and mental health problems, which is why families need specialist care and support after pregnancy loss." Harry and Meghan talked about the impact of stress in their lives on Meghan's miscarriage. Research from Tommy's National Centre for Miscarriage Research in The Lancet shows an association between some factors, including persistent high stress and increased risk of miscarriage. However, we need to do more research to understand whether this is a causal link, because stress is often linked with other lifestyle factors which also increase miscarriage risk, like lack of sleep and not eating very well.